Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me today. It is Brit Robson and today we're going to be doing a what's new from NYX Cosmetics. So NYX sent me this awesome Velvet Nights package and it's filled with so many amazing velvet lipsticks. So these are the Velvet Matte lipsticks and this is basically what the package looks like. I mean, how amazing is this? So I basically got about 12 lipsticks in here and I've got the Love Contours All palette as well. This is it. And it's basically an amazing palette. If you want one palette that's going to basically have everything for you, it's got a highlighter, it's got contour shades, it's got eyeshadows. It's really great and I actually used it on my face today. So this is what the inside of the palette looks like. So I used this contour shade mixed with this one here and I used it on my cheekbones, and then to highlight I used this highlight shade here and I also used this one over here. This palette is genuinely such a nice palette. I actually think that I might take it with me on the trip that I'm just leaving to in a few days. It really is so amazing. I feel like the contour shades are perfect for my skin tone. I am like a medium olive kind of skin tone and I feel like they work beautifully for me, and then the shadows are great as well. They're really nice to blend and just really overall just like super amazing to work with, and I really like the palette. So I really like the shades that I used today on my eyes. I feel like you can also see the highlight really nicely on my skin. I used a lot of the lighter pink shade of the highlight. I used it on my nose and on my cheekbones as well, and you can see it just is such an amazing contour shade for me. I mean, I just really like this look. I think it's really pretty and I feel like it's not too over the top. It's kind of natural at the same time. But let's get into the lipsticks. I wore sleeves. Why did I do that when I knew I was going to have to do swatches and stuff? So I guess we're going to do swatches on my lips because of my dress. This is actually a Shop Brit Robson dress, so if you're interested in purchasing it, I'll leave a link down below, and the choker as well. I mean, how bomb is this choker? I'm so in love with it and I feel like it goes with the new collection so amazingly, so be sure to check that out. Shameless plug, I know. So this is what the lipstick bullet looks like, and I'm actually wearing this color on my lips today. It is called Soft Femme and it's just a really pretty blush sort of mauve color and it's a really nice pink. I'm not the type of person who wears pink very often, but I feel like this is a really nice shade of pink. So the next shade that I'm wearing is Volcano, and this is a beautiful deep red shade. I feel like it came off a little patchy on my lips, but that was probably because I just wiped off a lot of dead skin and stuff. Whoopsie. But other than that, I think it really looks really nice. This sort of shade is great if you don't want to wear any makeup, because I feel like it can make you look almost put together with just eyebrows and this color on your lips without really doing much and making a lot of effort. But I really like the shade. It's really pretty. So the next shade is this very dark midnight blue shade and it's called Midnight Muse, and I feel like this is completely out of my comfort zone. Like, you guys know that this is not the type of shade that I would wear normally, but it is a very beautiful shade. I feel like you do have to apply it quite a bit in order to get like the full amount of pigment, but other than that I think it's a pretty shade, but not necessarily for me. But yeah, if it floats your boat, it floats your boat, but yeah, not for me. Okay, so the next color on my lips is Hyuna Confer, and this is a really bright pink. I feel like it almost makes my teeth look yellower than they actually are, and yeah, it's very bright. This is definitely something that I feel like my younger self would have worn, but right now I don't really, you know, kind of go for bright lipsticks like this. But as I said, it is a very just bright pink color. That floats your boat, it floats your boat. Not necessarily for me on an everyday kind of like look. So the next Velvet Matte shade I'm using is Beach Casual, and I feel like this is just a very light nude color. This is not a typical nude for me. I don't like a nude that kind of just like blends in with the rest of my face, but it may be nice for a fairer or a darker skin person if that's what you like. It's a very light nude. It feels very soft on my lips. I mean, at this point I'm on what, the 5th lipstick, so my lips feel very like raw and sensitive, but it did apply really nicely, and as I said, it's just a very light nude color, perfect for the beach, I suppose. So the next shade that I'm trying is called Disorderly, and this is a purple color, as you can see. Again, very much out of my comfort zone. Purple is not the kind of lipstick that I would wear, but something's actually just occurred to me. I feel like NYX is the drugstore version of Urban Decay. Like, even the names and stuff, I feel like they're very similar. They're very like cool and hip and kind of like I don't care, you know, kind of attitude in terms of like the kind of names and like the, you know, the overall brand presence. I feel like they're actually very similar, and I think maybe that's why I like NYX so much, is because I mean I love Urban Decay, but like NYX for me is also such an amazing great brand. And yeah, that just occurred to me, so I thought I'd mention it, you know. But this is just a purple shade, again called Disorderly. Look how raw my lips are. That's why like I always prefer to swatch on my like hands and arms as opposed to swatching on my lips, because it gets so sore. And to sit down and do it in one go, I'm like, oh my gosh, what is happening? So the next color that I'm wearing is called Miami Nights, and it is probably one of my favorite shades in this whole collection here that I have. I feel like I can totally see like a Hispanic chick in Miami, like out on the town with her gold hoops. I know that's totally like stereotypical and things that you kind of like see in like TV shows and movies, but this is an amazing shade. Like I feel the Miami vibes like completely. So this again is called Miami Nights, and it is such a beautiful fuchsia shade. I'm in love with it. The next shade that I'm trying from the NYX Velvet Matte is Duchess, and it's a beautiful brown shade. I feel like because my lips are so like raw underneath from obviously swatching all the lipsticks, it didn't apply as smoothly. But I suppose if my lips were not the way they are right now, I think it would apply much better. But it's a beautiful brown shade. I actually feel like it's got a hint of purple in it, possibly just a little hint, but again I just really love it. It's a very, very like nice kind of like dark mauve brown kind of shade. The next shade that I'm trying is called Violet Voltage, and this is another purple shade. Again, purple is not necessarily for me, but it is a very beautiful purple shade. I just want to quickly compare this purple shade to the first purple shade that I tried. I think that was, yeah, so this is Disorderly, and then this is Violet Voltage that I have on my lips right now. And you can clearly see like this is more of a dark purple. So Disorderly is a lot brighter than Violet Voltage, as you can see. My lips are so raw. It's so sore. I'm having a snack break. Milk bottles. I love milk bottles so much. But I have to buy the small bags, because if I buy the big bag, I will literally eat every single one of them. So the next shade is called Effervescence, and it's a beautiful coral pink shade. I feel like I'm losing light, guys. I'm very sorry if I am, but this is it, and it's a very, very pretty shade, and I like it. I think it's very nice if you want to like kind of go for a very natural look, or even if you want to kind of go with the look that I've gone with today. I think it doesn't look bad at all. Okay, so this is Blood Love, and it is the most beautiful bright red shade I've worn in a very long time. I think this is probably one of my favorite red shades. Like already I can tell you it is so beautiful, and obviously as I said, these are velvety smooth on your lips even though they're matte lipsticks. This is such an amazing color. I really love it, and I feel like it's the perfect red for any skin tone. Like you guys know that I love red lipstick, but I feel like I've kind of like moved away from it a little bit, but this is amazing, and I think it's such a beautiful shade. Like I'm obsessed with it. I kept looking at myself when I was putting it on and when I was taking pictures and stuff for this, but it's such an amazing shade. I love it. I absolutely love it. So the next velvet matte shade I'm trying today is called Chaunt, and again I feel like it's a bit of a mauvey brown color. I think it's very similar to the one I tried earlier. I will compare them for you guys just now, but again it's a really nice shade. This is for me more wearable than some of the other shades. I think you guys know by now that I'm more into like shades that I can wear every day as opposed to like super crazy like colors like purple, blue and stuff, but this is more my style, and I think it's a very nice shade. I think it goes really nice with the eye look that I have today, and I like it a lot. And that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really enjoyed doing this video, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, as always, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Until next time, guys. Bye.
You see, stereophonic sound for the home is recorded on 2 separate tracks, each one giving special emphasis to certain sections of the orchestra.